Hi guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Now this is the part zero of What If Deku is the listener of the Dark Brotherhood, my Elder Scrolls Deku series. Now I'm gonna go into some information before we start our What If. I'll try to get through this as fast as I can because, yeah, there when it comes to lore to this franchise, there's a lot of material you have to cover. So I'm not a expert when it comes to Elder Scrolls lore, so I might get things wrong. I'll definitely get some things wrong, or pronounce something not right. I'm nowhere new to the Elder Scrolls series, but I had to refresh my memories on a couple other things and learn some new things. Now Izuku is going to be a Nord. His full name is Izuku Red Eye. It's a clan of Nords. Yeah, let's get on to the backstory of Midoriya's family. The Red Eye clan dates back all the way to the all the way back in the day when Alduin was enslaving the humans. As the Red Eyes, oh sorry, they were around when the first Dragonborn appeared. As the Red Eye clan are the most devoted, one of the most devoted of sorry. The Red Eye clan was the most devoted outside of the Dragon Priest. As over, their service to Alduin. Alduin, granted Izuku's great 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 grandfather what a power that would later down the generations refer as a family trait. As as their sorry, as they gained ability with the glowing red eye, as the eye has only one function. Not only does it looks intimidating, but it also allows them to see in the dark. But over the course of the battle, the Dragonborn finally got the head of the Red Eyes to agree to go against Albion. Oh, sorry, Alduin. As they weren't stupid. They noticed they don't have much of a future if Alduin wins. So begrudgingly, the Red Eyes, finally, did join the fray as Alduin was slain. As the Red Eyes ventured off, stayed away from the rest of the Nords, as they settled where they're at currently, where they established their clan. As over the generations, they started worshiping, the Nordic. Give me a second here. Pantheon. They worship the Nordic pantheon instead of the imperial pantheon. As the members of the Red Eyes are well known to be more in tune to the arcane arts, as they implement magic in their fighting style. As they slowly started to leave their compound, as they established themselves as monster hunters. As the Red Eye clan has had a couple of some conflicts with the companions, but most ultimately, when it comes down to it, The Red Eyes don't really consider the companions a threat, even though they know of their little secret, their circle, their inner circle, where all the members in the circle are all werewolves. I'm not going to go into what deity Izuku family worships in the Nordic pantheon. There's quite a few of them, so I'm not going to go into much any detail because yeah, there's quite a bit of them in Imperial Pantheon. So yeah, there's if you're interested, go check up a couple lore videos. It's pretty interesting. So let's continue forward. The Red Eye clan doesn't have no hatred towards the Elfin race, unlike the rest of the Nords, as it's they've actually have several family members, sorry, clan members that have elf blood in them. As occasionally there has been a pairing between someone from the Red Eye clan and someone from the Elfin race. It's not common. It's not common practice, but nor it's against the rules. When Izuku's one of Izuku's ancestors, when she took command of the clan, she wielded a weapon that became a family heirloom of the Red Eyes. It's sorry. The information how the weapon was created was lost through the generations. Soul Taker. That's where we'll name the blade. As the blade has three major functions. It's able to morph into three different forms. A normal sword that you see in the thumbnail, a scythe, and a bow. After her death, Soul Taker and her armor, it was placed in the clan's crypt in the forest nearby. As when we get to Asashi's time, Asashi became well known. Many of his jobs came in conflict with the companions in the Silver Hand. The Silver Hand is a werewolf group that anti-werewolf group that hunts down werewolves. Werewolves fall under the Red Eye family line of work. Anything out of the normal creatures. If you have a problem with a monster, you would get in contact with the Red Eye family, the Red Eye clan, and they would take care of it for a certain fee. As the Red Eye clan is one of the oldest clans, sorry, one of the oldest Nordic clans in Skyrim. Until one day I saw she came up on a job where he meets a young woman, a young sorry, a young Nordic hybrid. As no, sorry, give me a second here. A young woman that's a Ulmer. She's not from the Ulmer Dominion. Ulmer is basically a high elf. The Dummers are the dark elves. Then the wood elves are, I'm just gonna call them the wood elves because it's easier. I don't remember what they're called. It's been a little bit, but let's get onto the story. Or get back onto it. The young lady's father was the one that hired Asashi to take care of a monster problem as their farm, well, their property, are being attacked constantly at nighttime by werewolves. Some wild werewolves. As this high elf moved to Skyrim to get rid of to get away from the Dominion's constant warpaths to destroy the humankind from the humanoid races. As Asashi did his job as he took care of the werewolf threat. But during his job, the young woman and Asashi did grow a friendship. That friendship developed, blossomed into something a little more. Eventually, Asashi did ask Inko her hand in marriage, as she did. Several years in her marriage, Izuku was born. As the Red Eye clan's been as they've been trying to expand outwards outside of Skyrim. As they're trying to the nearest nation they can get to is Cyrodiil. As they try to expand into Cyrodiil. There is a group of a vampire clan out there based in Cyrodiil, one of the major families out there. Has been keeping an eye on the Red Eye as they deem the Red Eye as the most dangerous threat out of the humans, at least. They're the most dangerous humans. Uh, it's a threat to their survival and their power. If they branch out there in Cyrodiil, they're well known to not stop until they eradicate the vampire threat. And Asashi's is well known to be very thorough when it comes to vampires. Now, the Red Eye Clan doesn't kill vampires when they first see them. Asashi has come across a few good vampires and a few good werewolves, so they don't hunt. They don't kill. Sorry, they don't kill they don't kill werewolves just because they're werewolves. There has to be a reason for a reason for them to come and hunt you down. And the only reason for that happening is someone hires him. So he doesn't. The Red Eye Clan doesn't kill monsters for free. Throughout the years, the Dark Brotherhood has been trying to recruit members of the Red Eye family, but each time they deny it. Asashi doesn't outlaw it. It's their own decision. If they choose to be a Dark Brotherhood member, that's up to them. As long as it doesn't interfere into the clan's business, they don't care. They allow their clan members to do whatever they want. The vigilant of Standar has tried to kill Asashi on several different occasions. The Vigilant of Standar is a holy organization, a holy warrior group that worship Standar and follows the teaching of that current deity. The Vigilant of Standar is a group of holy warriors that goes around and helps people. If someone's ill, they'll help you right off the bat. As long as you're not a vampire, a werewolf, or a Dajic worshipper. They have a clear black and white view of the world. They see the Red Eyes as abominations. They believe that they're Dajic worshippers. As we cut to Izuku when he was like around when Izuku was born. The village of Standar, they've been not active as much. As Asashi knows that they're up to something. He knows they're either gathering strength or just laying low, biding their time. As Asashi and Inko put Izuku through the clan's training at the young age of 5. As Asashi's teaching him all the family techniques, as Inko is teaching her son about magic, the arcane arts. As through the years, he's a lot more talented at the arcane arts than your typical Red Eye clan member. He's more in tune. His skills in blades, as Asashi, is extremely impressed. He believes his son is a natural, a genius when it comes to art of the sword, and he's quite talented in archery as well. He's not a musclehead. He has brains, so he's highly intelligent, having a high elf as a mother. Short pause before we continue forward. I'm not sure how how it actually works when it comes to crossbreeding between different species when it comes to elves and the Nordic race from Skyrim. So I don't know if it's possible for this what if. I'm just saying this is just how it is in this story. So I just want to tell you out the gate because I'm not sure how that works. So I'll probably get a comment from one of you guys. Someone who's more knowledgeable than the lore than I am because I have no idea. So let's continue forward. As Izuku's training with his father at the age of 9, as he's hearing yelling outside the gates, as the scout tells him it's sir, seems like an orc, pretty old by the look of it. Understood. Izuku, follow. Yes, father. Now, you see that man right there? As he points to the orc. Yes, father? I want you to watch this fight closely. I agree with your father, Izuku. Watch this closely. Understood. The orc as he sheaths his axe, or unsheaths it. Sashi, Red Eye, I deem you worthy to give me a good death. Do you accept? As the orc sees Asashi as a worthy warrior. As Asashi's like, very well. As Asashi unsheaths his blade, as the battle commences, as Izuku watches his father, as the orc falls to his knees after being stabbed in his side, as Asashi, in one clean motion, chops off his head. As Asashi walks in, Father, why did you kill him? Was the orc seeking death? As Izuku's interested. Yes, in their culture, they believe growing old as a bad thing. The more experienced ones go around the lands searching for a good death. Now listen, son. Killing monsters is one thing, but killing another person is a different thing entirely. If you don't have the backbone, you fall under the pressure. I hope you never learn that lesson, son. As Asashi walks off. As we time skip, as Izuku has officially turned 14, as he's been summoned late at night at the training yard, as his father is waiting for him out with his mother. Father, you want to see me? Good. Good you're here, son. I have a task for you. What is it, father? Is it more training? No, my son. You've you finished that a long time ago. Even after you finished my training, you continue to search knowledge. That trait will keep you alive. Never stop seeking knowledge, my son. Understood, Father. What's this about? It is your rite of passage, my son, into adulthood. Listen, Izuku, you must venture into our family crypt and retrieve Soul Taker. I have placed your clan's your clan's sorry your our family's mask into the tomb itself. You must venture into tomb and survive without no weapons. You must enter tomb unarmed. You must you must survive the trials at our family's crypt. Whatever weapon you find in the crypt, you're more than willing to use, but you cannot bring any outside weapons. Do I make myself clear, son? Yes, father. Oh, I'm finally getting my hunter's mask, father. Of Furniville. You are correct, son. I had to go through this. My father had to go through this. This has been a family tradition for many generations, son. You're more than ready for this. You're it's not like you're the druggers won't be a threat to you, son. Inko looks at her son as she holds his hand. As she holds on both her Izuku's hands. Listen, be careful in there. Remember, did you bring? Yes, mother. What about the extras? Yes, I did. I have the extra mana potions. That having these is very important, son. Now I need you to be careful while you're down there. I will, mom. I have complete faith in you, just like your father. That this trial will be fairly easy for you. After all, you're my son. I'll see you when you have officially become a adult. She's tearing up a little bit, as this is an emotional thing for them. As the gates open up, as Izuku walks out, as he heads off to the family crypt. As Asashi did hand him some sort of stone claw that has several of the symbols of the Nordic pantheon on it. As it's the, it's the key to the crypt, like in Skyrim. So that's basically what it is. It's pure black with ruby claws, red crystal as claws. We cut to a unknown place in Cyrodiil, as it's a group of vampires in a room as they're discussing the plan. So, how is it? How is the plan progressing? It's going good. The Red Eye clan won't be issue any further. After all, they're a major threat to us in the vampire race in general. They must be eradicated before they become a bigger threat. If we allow them to to thrive, they could eradicate us all. You sure this is going to work? The village of Standar are weak when compared to mortals. Don't worry. The village of Standar were quite easy to manipulate. After all, I just had to. I just offered them revenge. It's a, it's a simple emotion that they have acquired after being constantly defeated by the Red Eye clan. If we could manipulate a emperor, we could manipulate a holy warrior. And with their night vision ability out of the way, the humans will no longer be a threat. That their ability is a major threat to our kind. We lose the element of surprise if their clan spreads out. As they continue discussing their future plans, as they're moving on. As we cut to Izuku as he finally gets to the crypt's door. So this is the crypt. Actually, this is the first time I've been outside of the complex. Well, this will be interesting. As he opens the main door. As the stone door opens up as he gets into the crypt. As it's quite dusty. It hasn't been opened or was. There's cobwebs everywhere as there's coffins on the wall. The coffins are standing up as they're stone coffins. As he walks through the little entryway that he's in, as he picks up a torch that's on one of the stone tables. As he goes up to one of the lit torches outside the wall, as he lights it. As he goes around the crypt, so much history here. I wish to I I need to come back out here and actually do some more research on my family history. There's a lot of I don't know. As he goes through the crypt, as he finally gets to the next area in the crypt, as it's a big room. As soon as he enters it, as he sees several metal coffins surrounding all around the wall. As there's only two way forwards. The way he came back and straight ahead. As soon as he got in the middle of the room, gates appeared in front of gates slammed shut, blocking the both entryway. As all the lids of the stone tombs, sorry, stone coffins break up as Draugr starts pulling out. As they all come out all at once, surrounding Izuku. As Izuku turn off, as he puts out the torch, as the room comes to pure darkness, as Izuku's activate his eye, the Draugr can't really see where he's at. As Izuku ignites firebolts at Draugr, as Draugrs get thrown into the opposite side of the wall. As Izuku runs, slides, grabs one of the battle axes, as he decapitates the closest Draugr near him. As all you could hear throughout the whole crypt was the clashes of metal. As you could hear the battle echoing all around the tomb. As the battle went quiet. As you have Izuku, as the gates open up, as Izuku walks through the door, as behind him is all the Draugr on the ground. Izuku's walking through the hallway, several stone coffins burst open, as Izuku was out looking, chops their heads off, as he continues filtering through the tomb. As he got to the main door, as he puts in he turns the dial of the symbols that matches the claw. As he puts it on, as he turns the claw, as the door slowly opens up, as it slowly slides downwards. When I get home, I need to tell my dad we need to stop doing this. Whose bright idea to put the key combination on the fucking key? as he's irritated because it's stupid to him. You should keep those things separate. As he finally walks in, as he continues forward, killing any Draugr that he sees, and he fought a couple of trolls. The troll was very interesting because the trolls have a healing ability that keeps him alive longer, so it makes the fight a little more difficult. But Izuku finally brought it down. As he finally gets to the end of the crypt, as he sees the sword on a shrine dedicated to his ancestor, Soul Taker, as his mask is right next to Soul Taker. As he picks up the blade, as he throws the battle axe away, as he swings Soul Taker, as he puts on his mask, as Izuku puts on the black skull mask, as he walks out the exit of the crypt from the other side. As there was a back entrance, like most of these crypts, there's usually a back way out. As Izuku noticed some smoke coming the direction towards his home, as he goes into a sprint and goes into a run. As he hides behind a tree, as he sees several members of village of Standar throwing humongous piles of bodies into a fit of fire. A pit of fire. Izuku's holding on Soul Taker so tightly that blood's dripping from his hand, from his pure grip onto the blade. As Izuku, as his eye turns red, as he goes to sprint, as he goes to slash the village of Standar, the one standing behind Izuku. Well, Izuku's behind him. As he goes forward and stabs him into the stomach, from the back into the stomach. In mid transformation, changed the blade into a scythe and yanked backwards as the body goes in. The body slashes in two. He continues to slaughter these people that murdered his family. As he come across his parents, as Asashi was burnt alive, as Inko was hanged, then burned. Izuku falls to his knees as he sees his parents. Father, mother, I will avenge you. I will kill these bastards, no matter where they hide, no matter cranny they sneak into. I'll find them, and I'll kill them. As all the village of Standar, all they could see is Izuku's red eye, as they're calling him a demon. As Izuku changed his sword into a scythe. Oh, you want to see a demon? I'll show you a demon. As he gets a crooked smile, as he lunged forward, as he begins slicing and dicing all the villagers of Standar. As the sun finally rises, throughout the night, the nearby village, all they could hear was screams of battle and screams of mercy. As Izuku's standing in the middle of his home, middle of the Red Eye complex, his family house, clan house. As there are a range of bodies surrounding the area. As you see Izuku digging two graves, as he gently puts his mother and father in them. Well, not digging as he. Well, yeah. Let's say yeah. He didn't want to put them in a the crypt yet. So for the time being, they need to stay here, as Izuku made them a temporary grave. He'll put them in the crypt when he handles his business. As Izuku finally leaves his family clan's compound. As Izuku begins a bloody campaign, slaughtering the village of Standar all across Skyrim. As he's created quite a reputation as all around the different holds. There's been stories about Izuku. As if you come across a man, a warrior, clad in black leather armor, wearing a black skull mask, is to run. Wherever he appears is he leaves. Sorry, whenever he appears, there's always a mountain of corpses not far behind. Izuku walks as we cut to the next scene. As we cut to a inn, pretty much yeah, a inn in Riften. As Izuku walks through with his mask on, all in his black attire, as everyone gets a deep quiet. The place was lively till Izuku walks in. As he walks over to the bartender, where are they? As he picks the Argonian by the throat, I know they're here, Argonian. Where are they? Where crying? What hole are they hiding in? I want the intel now. They're uh, they're in the sewers. As he throws them down. Good. If you're lying, I'll be back. Izuku noticed one of the patrons at this place as he's holding on to his sheath on his handle of the sword. As Izuku noticed the Imperial. Do it, Imperial. Try me. You end up dead like the rest. As he takes off his hand off the sword. Handle the sword. That's what I thought, Imperial. As Izuku walks out. As he begins to hunt. These vigilant of Standard that are hiding. Izuku has attacked them so 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 viciously during his campaign for revenge that their members are scattered all around Skyrim hiding from Izuku. As the Thieves Guild has been notified of Izuku's presence in their city. As they're just going to keep an eye on him for now. As Izuku gets to the entrance to the sewer, as he walks in, as he has a very vicious smile. You rats are not escaping. None of you are. As Izuku walks in, the sewer, and we're probably going to stop it there. Yeah, for almost 40 minutes. Hope you guys have a good night and day, judging by time zones or where you are in the world at the moment. All right, I'll catch you in the next video.